Welcome, BigIronsBack40 friends. I skipped a week on posting redneck activities up here in the mountains. A little busy a couple weeks ago. We had a lot of snow, and one of the things I do is we remove it. And so had little things going on that the week before. Anyway, it's turned out to be a very beautiful winter day. Feels like spring right now. Very sunny. It's a little cool. I think it was down in the 30s this morning. It's supposed to warm up quite a bit today over the weekend. Anyway, it's a good day to get some stuff done, and I thought I'd just share some activities. I got a little burn pile going. Probably going to start a couple more here in a little bit. Right now I've got some old motorcycle parts. I think I mentioned those in a previous video sometime back. I'm going to stick them out by the road and put them up for free, and see if anybody else can get some enjoyment out of them. We've rode them hard and put them up wet over the years, so it's time to move them along. Nobody wants them, they're going to go to the scrap metal. But they're still good frames. A couple of good gas tanks on there. There's some 1970s Yamaha's trials bikes, if you ever remember those. Some of you of a certain age. All right, well, let's fire up the war wagon here. One of them. I got a couple of them. And I'm gonna go load them up, put them out by the road. All right, we'll see you in a minute. All right, let's get these bikes loaded up here. Hope you can still hear me. By the way, I did order me some mics, so maybe I can get a little distance and still be able to communicate with you, but they ain't come yet. So hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. For those of you listening. All right. Got some tires here. Actually, good tread still on these things. My son, I don't know where the axle went. I don't know if you can see it here, but little Yamaha trials bike, yellow. Got a little orange one. I think this was a 125, I think. That one might have been like maybe a 75cc or something, I think. Then I got another one over here. It looks more like a 60s model, I believe. Not sure, but, and that one's not a trials bike, but it's got some good parts on it. We'll see what we can do with it. Probably have to take them out one at a time. Let's see here. Oh. Got it. Let's see if we can put another one on there. Got it. Oh, look at that. Oh. One of my rakes caught fire. One of my burn piles. So got some scrap metal here. Put it over there for now. All right, I'm not gonna be able to get this other one on here. I'll have to come back for it. But there she is right there. Throw that tire on. Anyway, let's get this out to the road and put a free sign on it. See if anybody wants these things. So, got my, may have shown this before. Got a little forge there. This anvil came from the motherland, which I affectionately call Oklahoma, where I was born and raised. Everyone else is still there. Marine Corps brought me to California. Got my flag. Anyway, this anvil was my great-grandfather's, and I don't know who had it before, but I remember him having that when I was a kid. And so it's definitely been around many decades. So I ended up with it and got it out here to California, and use it quite a bit still. So thankful my grandpa held on to that. I'm not sure where he got it, but family heirloom. And I'll show you one more quick thing, and then we'll push pause here. You can see there's kind of green paint right here, pretty ancient. Back when they used to put lead in it, probably. But my grandpa was he liked the color green. He had green pickup, a green car, painted the picnic table green. I don't know why, he just did, but whatever. But anyway, he had painted that little spot there green, and that paint's still on there. And I could tell you, I'm in my 50s, so that's 5 decades, and who knows how long that thing's been around, but it's still in use. And that was made back in America. That's a real one too. When you hear it ding, you can tell it's a good one. All right, well, let's get these out to the road, put the free sign on it. Alrighty, so I got out here to the road, and you'll notice one's already missing. I didn't even get these things on the ground, and someone pulled up and grabbed them. So we loaded them up in the back of a little mid-range SUV, and they're coming back. So you can tell these are valuable, these trials bikes. I know they are, the frames and whatnot. Anyway, that didn't take long. Alrighty, well, thought I'd share that with you. Guess I'll head back up to the house and find something else to do. I got roped into delivering that one. It's pretty heavy, it still has the engine. And this is a grandma and her granddaughter up here grabbing these for her husband and grandsons. Anyway, so I told them I'd deliver it, so there it is. We're headed down the road to take it to them. All right, we're back to do the next project. Maybe I'll share this with you. This is stuff you got to deal with living up here. I bet we had a foot of snow. I know we had a foot of snow here, maybe a little bit more. But it gets on them solar panels there, and it melts all at once and catches my gutter right here. So if you can see, going the wrong way. There's some wires hanging down. I put little heated wires to help melt the snow when it slides off there. Everywhere else in the roof is just fine. The snow just melts kind of slow and easy, gets in the gutter. But it all comes off them solar panels all at once. Dang near rips off my gutters. And so anyway, that's my fix for now. So when it melted here last week, or well, 2 weeks ago now, I guess, pulled some of them wires down. So I just need to clip them back up there for the next snow we get. So that'll be my next project I'm doing up here. And I'm gonna go, and this burn pile looks like she's done. Probably get me another one going here in a minute. There it is, itty bitty, down to little. It was big. All right, well, I'll just keep sharing what we do on a daily or weekly basis around here. Man, it is a nice day. I don't know if you can just look how nice this is. Light clouds, a little bit of a breeze, but it's really warmed up. I think it's probably at least in the upper 60s. It started super cold. The house was cold this morning. I didn't have a fire going. And probably put one there tonight though. Probably get back down to 30s again. All right, well, let's move on to that project I just talked about. I had the generator hooked up to the house because we were out of power during that snowstorm. Every once in a while, about once a month, I fire it up, let it run for a little bit. That way it doesn't just sit out here idle. It keeps kind of everything moving. Anyway, I just fired it up, cut the fuel, and we'll let her set for a little bit longer until we need it. Anyway, there she is. And I plug her in right over there. Oop, right there. Powers the whole house. A little 10,000 watt. I mean, you can't run the stove and the dryer, the water heater at the same time. You can do them one at a time. Runs all the lights. You need to watch a little TV. But then a lot of times, you know, we won't run it till late in the evening or something. And because we got a fire, if we need to cook, Shelly cooks supper over the wood stove, and then we'll fire it up at night, get some lights going or something like that. But does the job, keeps us going until they get the power back on. Anyway, that was it. You saw the ending of it. Just wanted to run some fuel through it, make sure she's good to go for the next time. All right, we're gonna button her up. Well, I got the heater cord on the roof all repaired, ready for the next snowstorm. And I don't know if you can see that. Look at the size of this pine needle pile I got going here. Anyway, I got it all raked up. This whole area back over here. It's dark. Let me trip this light real quick here. Come on. There we go. This is all just thick pine needles. Anyway, got the big old pile. I'm gonna light this thing out, not the whole thing. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time, just in case I can't finish it tonight. Anyway, let's light this baby off, see what we get. All right, just dropped the match on the small pile. There's the big one. We'll just do a little bit at a time. There's the dog kennel. The snow caved it in. I'm gonna have to rip that roof off there and figure out something. All right. Good way to end the day. Got a lot done today. There's always stuff to do here in the back 40. Well, we'll call it a night. I'm gonna tend to this fire. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this week's adventures. BigIronsBack40. Getting stuff done up on the mountain here. Click all the like buttons, subscribes, whatever you need to do to get the content. Got some shorts out there, some newer ones, and encourage you to go take a look. And like always, remember, when you pillow your head tonight, just know that Big Iron loves you. Good night.